Prefabs or prefabricated objects are ideal for game objects that will be repeated in your game project or spawn during the course of your game. Prior, we added all the 6 dogs as well as the stake in our scene, but then we will have to convert all of them to a prefab since we're going to be spawning them. We will learn all that in a later video. Note, a prefab by default is blue in color while a regular game object is gray. A prefab has a distinct feature called override, but then a regular game object does not have that particular feature. Now with this override feature, whenever a component is added to a particular prefab, you will have to apply. Now in subsequent video, we're going to learn more on that. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how you can create a prefab. First, we will have to import a 3D asset. I'll go to projects, I'll go to import new asset and then straight to download. Okay, so I have downloaded this particular asset from a site called Mixamo. So if for any reason you want to use any of their asset, it means you have to come right to this site called Mixamo and download that particular asset. So having imported it into Unity, so all I'll need to do is to add material to it, because by default, if I drag it into my scene, I can see that it is actually gray, so there is no material or texture to it. So let's quickly increase the size. Okay, and then all right, so this is it. So to add material to this asset is simple. All I'll need to do is I'll have this selected, I'll go under the material option, and then I'm coming here over to extract texture. I'll create a folder in asset, so I'll call the folder texture. I'll have that particular folder selected, and then after a few seconds our job is done. So we have succeeded in adding texture to this particular 3D asset. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to convert this asset to a game object. So I'll drag this to the hierarchy. So that's the first step. So currently this is a game object. So previously it was an asset, now it's a game object. So to convert this to a prefab, it means I'll have to drag this back to the project panel. I'm going to select original prefab. Now you can see that the color has changed, indicating that this is a prefab. Okay, so you can see it right here. So there's a difference. So this is our regular asset, and then this is our prefab. Okay, so whenever you are creating a prefab, endeavor to create a folder so you have all your prefab in one particular directory. So that is how easily you can create a prefab in Unity. So if you have not changed the direction of your dogs, so remember your dog were facing the opposite direction earlier. So I remember I changed the direction before starting this video. So I have all of them selected. You can come over here and then let me select this, so I'll have a top view perspective. Let me select Y. Okay, so this is it. So I'm going to click around here. So it's going to give me a 2D vibes. Okay, so let's just play around with it. Okay, so now all I'll need to do, I'm going to hold down Control, and then on the green axis I'm going to rotate in an incremental fashion. So with the help of Control, I'm rotating it in an incremental fashion. Okay, so that's how easily you can rotate. So if you haven't rotated your dog facing the direction of your player, so ensure you do that. So because all the animals are going to be running toward the stake as well as the player. Okay, so that is how you can easily create a prefab in Unity. So I'll see you guys in the next video.